What is going on, everyone? TG Raid here, and welcome back to Storytime Episode 2. So, of course, I haven't done Storytime in a while since the cookie story. If you're an OG, you'll know what the cookie story is. Pretty funny story that happened to me at the time of me recording it. But, of course, this story dates back to 8 years ago. And this is a bit of a series of stories, taken together and just made into one whole story. And this is a story of my first grade experience. Now, I'm a guy who doesn't have many stories to tell. Really, all I do every day is play video games. Don't even go outside that much. Eat, work out, and really just repeat. Then go to school, do my homework. Nothing at school happens. I hate it. I hate the people there. There's only a few good people at school that I know. Everybody else I despise to the fullest, and I just want to get out of high school faster. I mean, I'm just nice to people, but I would love for it all to end because ever since I was young, I've hated school. And once again, I did say this story dates back a while. And so, as a young boy, I was in first grade, and I was, just good old Farade running around doing first grader things. I didn't even know what I don't even think I knew what video games were. I had a plug and play at the time. I didn't even have an Xbox 360 because I got that during second grade. I had a plug and play. If you don't know what a plug and play was, those were just basically just these things you could plug into your TV, and then you would play old school pixel, goddamn 64-bit games on them or whatever. And I found it as the best thing ever. And I really didn't have many friends during that time. I was just I don't know. I just didn't talk to people. The people at my grade school, elementary school, were not the nicest kids. I don't think they liked me. I was really tall back then too. I still am. I'm 6'4" now. And yeah, it's always been a thing, People are always like, "Oh wow, you're so tall." But let's get back to the story. Basically, this happens in about the middle of the year, I'd say. Maybe January, February of first grade. 2010, I'd say. And that's a long time, guys. That's almost 8-9 years ago now. And of course, I was, 5 or 6 years old? And one day, our teacher, God, I don't even remember her name. What was it? Miss Rodriguez. She hated me. I mean, I hated her. She hated me. She couldn't even pronounce my name for a whole year. Even though I told her how to say it really nicely. I was like, "Oh, miss, this is how you say it." She's like, okay. And then she said it wrong. She called me Faraid. Like, it's Faraid. How do you get that wrong, woman? But of course, I don't blame her. In the end, I don't even know what happened to her. I think she retired from now on. But of course, one day, Miss Rodriguez wasn't here. It was, we had some substitute. She was like, "Oh, hey, what's up, kids? I'm Miss B, I think. I think that was her name." She was a substitute. We've never seen her in our lives. We were like, "Who is this lady? Is she nice? Is she cool? Is she evil?" And the day was going all right. I don't remember what class we were in because at the time of grade school, we had this system where it was just one teacher. So we were in there all day with the teacher until we had lunch and recess, whatever the heck we did back then. And so it was just good old Raid. He comes back from lunch. He goes to take a seat in his desk. He does all the regular stuff. And this teacher, we were just, I think, getting ready for class to start. And a little girl, I don't even remember her name, asks her a question. And this lady gets triggered. She just starts screaming at the top of her lungs, dude. She goes crazy. And then she's just like, first of all, I'd like to say, when she was triggered, I didn't laugh because I knew I don't want to provoke that lady. I don't want to get goddamn smacked in the face, bro. And, walk around with a scar for the rest of my life looking like goddamn, what's the big version of Mini-Me? Get a shave and I'll look like him with that scar. But basically, I did my best to just stay quiet. But this lady, while she's getting triggered, blah, 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 you kids are, loud as hell and stuff. She then picks up a goddamn chair. Like, she's across the room from me. Well, not like super far across, but I just got sniped from somewhere. But she's a little close. And I am so freaked out when she picks up the chair. I'm like, nope. As a first grader, I wasn't a very violent kid. I was a good kid. But I knew what was going to happen. I knew what was going to go down. I knew some stuff was going to go down, and it was going to go down crazy. Because this lady, she was acting like strange all day. Like, she seemed nice, but then she just was a bit stern for, I don't know, for a teacher for first graders. Like, I don't know. If you're going to teach first graders, you better be nice, dude. Or else we're going to get scarred for the rest of our goddamn lives. But this lady picks up the goddamn chair and she throws it at a girl. She just yeets it at the girl, dude. Goes crazy with the chair. And I'm like, oh my, wait, 500 is the, okay, I'm playing Winter Royale, that's fine. And I'm just like, oh my god, dude. I couldn't believe what was happening. You know, I got scared, freaked out. I just sat in my chair and I look. And the day goes on. Like, she just ignored that whole thing. We were just, everybody just got quiet. The whole class got quiet. Everybody was chilling. We were all just quiet. She was like, I'm done with all of you. And so we were just like, nope, nope. And some people might have a different part of the story. This is all what I remember. But I feel like people watching from my grade school might know the full story. But of course, the day went on. And I think the next day when the teacher came, some kids went to the principal's office because, you know, I didn't even give a crap. I told my mom, and my mom was like, oh yeah, you got to go to the principal's office tomorrow. But by then, somebody went to the principal's office. And basically, that lady got fired from, you know, the Chicago public school system. She came back the next day. Well, not the next day, let's say like a week later, I think. And she came back all nice. Like, this was a whole different person. I'm so sorry, kids. You know, I didn't mean to do this. I was like, lady, dude, you threw a chair at a girl. Like, when that chair hit the girl, like, literally, I was like, okay, she broke every bone in her body, dude. You just, like, made her a cripple. But that girl's all right. To this day, nothing happened. She didn't break any bones. That chair that was yeeted at her just went crazy. I don't know how the little girl survived. I don't even remember her name. I don't remember half the people in my grade school because I hate most of them. And honestly, guys, please, I just want to say, let's have a positive impact. You shouldn't hate people. I try to be nice to people. If there's people that you despise, just try to get them away from you. If they talk to you, just be chill. Don't make them notice that you hate them, because then that's just gonna mess up your whole school experience even more. But of course, she comes back. She's all nice. We're all just sitting at lunch like, not me. You come back, you evil, wretched, foul witch. And yeah, she's just like, I'm so sorry, kids. You know, I'm not gonna do that again. And she got fired, didn't get her job back. I don't know what apologizing is gonna do, lady. But I think the school system made her apologize. I mean, we have a pretty crappy school system here. Honestly, I should have went to a private school. I'm sending my kids to private school. But honestly, why is the game audio? Okay, it's not loud. I thought it was super quiet. Really? I lose that much health? Honestly, at least I got a medkit. It was a pretty strange story, but there's more, everybody. The video is going to go for another part of the story. Basically, this one time, if you don't know, Nintendo DS's, 3DS's, or whatever the heck they were, I had one back as a kid, were really really the thing, because almost every boy had one. Like, I'm not saying that girls don't play video games. No, you goddamn try hard. Trying to tell a story. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, I can't build. Alright, but every kid had a Nintendo, whatever the heck, DS. And I had one. All I did, what did I even play on it? What games did I have? God, I don't even remember back then. I think I had a Pokemon game, a Wally game. That's what I remember. And then I had the Lego. Yeah, okay, I'm going, like, nostalgic right now, everybody. But, come here, boy. Basically, oh, this boy rifted. Boy, you rifting, you little piece of trash. He made me waste a heck ton of mats. Please don't leave, Rift. Please don't leave. Why I can't go there? No! Oh my god, the Rift left. I'm not having a good day, you know, talking about these scarring stories. But of course, we get to the end of the day in, I don't know, what was it like? It's still first grade, but I don't know, I don't even remember what class we were in. We were just in the same classroom. Is there somebody there? Like always, at the end of the day, chilling with the homies. Then again, I didn't have many friends. But still, we go to the end of the day, and this one kid, he had a Nintendo 3DS. And I think it was an XL. I don't even know if an XLs came out back then, but he had like this little Mario pen for it, and it was like a little block. And I remember being like, dude, that's so cool. And he was like, yeah, bro. Basically, is there something there? No, there isn't. At the end of the day, we had like these little cubbies. If you don't know what cubbies are, they're like these little, they're like lockers for kindergartners, except they're made out of wood and there's no doors. It's probably the best explanation for cubby there is. But this dude just he didn't really care. He just had it in his backpack, told everybody about it to flex. And yeah, he was just flexing it off. And honestly, I was like, oh, dude, you're super cool. Like, I wanted to be his friend. But, you know, he didn't really want to be my friend. That guy was a douchebag. And I'm pretty sure he still is. I don't really remember him much. But basically, the thing is, at the end of the day, there were these two kids. I'm not even going to reveal their names. I perfectly remember who they are. I go to the cubby holes because we've got a water fountain there. So I go to drink water. And these two are back there literally holding the dude's bag. And, you know, having the DS or 3DS, whatever the heck it was, Nintendo Majigger out. God, how do I not remember like, my childhood? Like, childhood are ruined thanks to Call of Duty and Xbox. But basically, why is that not breaking? These guys are super savages, you know, stealing. And I asked them, hey guys, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, we're dusting the water fountain. Like, dude, you're, like, I don't know how smart you are. IQ level 9,000 to dust a water fountain? But okay, bro, you know, do what you do. Do what you need to do. They just go for it. Dust the water fountain. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not a little snitch. My mama don't raise no snitch. And yeah, at the end of the day, what's his name, opens his bag. My Nintendo's missing. And I tell him, oh, by the way, I didn't tell the teacher, but I told him, by the way, blah, 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 and blah, 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 stole your Nintendo. And this dude didn't believe me because he was super good friends with blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I don't know, he just didn't believe me. I don't know if this kid hated me, and he's just like, no, I don't believe you. And then he told the teacher's like, all right, kids, open your bags. You know, everybody open your bags. Get your stuff ready. I want to see who's Nintendo, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? Who has it? I told the teacher, miss, these two boys have it. Just check their bags, and you'll find it. And she's like, be quiet. You probably have it. And I was like, whoa there. And so she didn't believe me. Like, I hate that lady to this day. And of course, I gotta run to the storm. God damn it. To this day, nothing really bad happened. But those guys are still, I think, friends. Two of them. I don't know how. Yeah, this guy saw me. Oh, God, you little sniper. But of course, they opened their bags. And they found them eventually. And the teacher just, like, picked it up like she was looking at rats. And she just looked at those kids. I don't even know if they got in trouble or not. Honestly. But of course, it all ended. Honestly, I gotta run for the circle. It all ended with the day ended, everybody, with the teacher kind of getting triggered, I think. I don't know. She just ended it off. And I was like, oh, yeah, bro, I'm a detective. I told them I'm a goddamn detective. You know, I knew, but you didn't listen to me, dude. And he was just like, he was just like too dumb to even process, I think. I don't know, to be super mean. You got to be positive. Come here, boy. Oh, God, I can never do this whole process, you know, that all the pros do. Come here, dude. Your name is goddamn Shaggy. I'm just trying to tell these first grade stories. I don't even care about the winter, yeah. But of course, you know, Detective Raid does it again. I told him about it, and the teacher got triggered. Like, I don't know, she just got triggered at me because she said I had it, but I didn't. They checked through my bag. Ain't nobody finding nothing in there. And that's how the day ended. And I just hate first grade. That was my first grade experience. These are just two stories that I remember. I probably have much more from first grade because much more happened. But of course, if you enjoyed the Storytime video, I have more coming. I have much more better stories with lots of more action because you guys want that, like the cookie story. Y'all already know what kind of action happened in the cookie story. By the way, if you're going to watch the cookie story, that video is not family friendly. So please don't watch it with your parents. But of course, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more story times and more Soccer Can Try Hard videos, please give me ideas down in the comments below on what kind of videos you want to see. Remember to leave a like on the video. And yeah, this has been, you know, the start of this story time series, and I hope you all enjoy. It's been Raid. Bye, guys.